My dear friends, in today's recording, I am sharing with you my experience in various yoga practices which I took from various places. Before starting, I wish to give little bit about my health issue. I was suffering from asthma for a very long time, and initially I was going to an ordinary doctor. Later on, I had to go to a chest specialist. And medicine started with tablets. Finally, it had to see nebulizer also. I had to be on nebulization. So this was going on one side. And my journey to know more about yoga, meditation, and pranayam started. Every weekend, I will see the newspaper, and whichever organization announces, I will enroll myself. And then I'll pick up, and then I'll come home. I will practice regularly for 1 week. On the 8th day, I will look at the world. I will think that the world is enjoying, they are doing much better than me. I am only struggling like this. So I will give up. After 10 days, once again I will see the weekend, and once again I will go and enroll. This time it was Vipassana meditation. And they asked us to observe the breath, where it is going, whether it is going through the right nose or left nose or inside where all it is touching. All those points they wanted us to observe. I stayed there in the camp for 1 week, and then at the end of the 8th day, I knew that breath is going on both the noses alternatively, on some days right, sometimes left. That's all I could do. Beyond that, nothing happened to me. Then I started observing for some time. Then I gave up that also. Again, after 2 3 weeks, some other person had put up a note that this time this is going to be a too long period, 2 weeks course. So I thought the short term courses are not helping me. I should enroll to a long term course. So pranayam, meditation, and Surya Namaskar, everything was taught, and food was also given. The master said, food is very, very important. You should try to take only natural food. So every day morning we will carry some raw vegetables, and all the volunteers will go and cook the food for us. There is no cooking. Actually, nobody went near the stove. Everything was raw. Then, at the end of the course, they took us to a place where they gave water and salt together, and they cleansed our stomach. The program was beautiful, and it helped us a lot in cleansing our stomach. And raw material diet, I decided this time, as soon as I come home, I'll start with the raw material diet. All the asanas I started doing, then raw material diet also I followed. On the 8th day, after cutting these vegetables, removing this, and then peeling, I was so exhausted. On the 8th day, I decided, for me it is very easy to make pongal or dosa or some such thing. I cannot struggle with this raw food. So I threw that regimentation also. In the meantime, some neighbor will say, I will give you some more pranayams for you, some more tips how to um, fight with asthma. So I'll go to her place and I will take it. Then one government institute had a separate wing where they teach everything. So, physical exercises for various back pain, spondylitis, and some pranayams like that. I enrolled myself there. Doctor finally gave me only one thing, one warning. She said, anything you do, if you don't maintain, you will not improve. So you have to maintain whatever you have learnt. That became my turning point, I should say. And I had kept all these notes with me, but I never could be consistent in my practices. After she told, I realized that I must take it more seriously. In the meantime, my asthma was showing its head on and off, on and off. I was going for nebulization. Whenever weather changes, this was going parallelly. Then I started getting into this Surya Namaskar and some pranayams, and then regularly I started doing it. For the past 7 years, I have kept these kriyas on, and I should say that I was able to come out of the problem. Now I am not on any inhaler, I am not on any tablets. Until now, I have not gone for nebulization ever since I took up this practices seriously. So, why I am very particular that I need to share this with everybody is many people are offering many techniques. There are a lot of people who go and pick up those, but nobody is able to consistently do it. This is my experience when I moved with others also, when I interacted with other people also. Whenever they used to come and tell me that they are having health issues, when I tell them this is how you can come out of the problem, they say they know these kriyas, but they are not able to do. So, how to bring regimentation on oneself? This is a great question mark or challenge for everybody. So, readers, I mean, those who are hearing this audio, if you have any suggestions, please put it in the suggestion box. I struggled a lot for quite some time to bring them into practice, and purely because of my health issue, I had to take it up seriously. And now, at a very young age, I am seeing people who are not able to give any time for any physical activity. So it's all the more important that one takes up some weekend time out for doing some of these things. I have only one small request is that one should go to a proper yoga practitioner or an institute or a certified trainer to teach these things. Nobody should take from television or books. This is what my teachers told me. So I am repeating this for the people who are hearing. Wishing all the best for the coming young generation that they should take some of these physical activity seriously and improve their health, especially with the modern working hours. Most of the people are working throughout night and morning hours they are sleeping, and I am not seeing much physical activity. Most of the things are being ordered online. So whenever I see this younger generation, I feel that it's my duty to tell them how I have been benefited by these kriyas.